Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. It's Christmas, so I thought we'd have a bit of fun at the Scammers' expense. So, here's the Romance Scammers Christmas special. The 2021 bloopers and doofers rolled into one. Where am I? An issue that seems to trouble a lot of scammers, many of whom seem to be geographically challenged. James Brown was definitely struggling. And no, you haven't seen his videos yet. His scam is just about to come to an end as I'm making this video, but he was too good to waste. He told Celia he was on a cargo ship. His ship was travelling from Miami to Thailand. He said that they'd been through the Red Sea, through the Suez Canal, before entering into the Mediterranean waters to Thailand. After the Mediterranean, he told Celia they were going to sail around the bottom of South America. So this appears to be the route that they took to get from Miami to Thailand. As I said in the video, which you haven't yet seen, I'm no sailor, but it seems to me that it would have been quicker to go through the Panama Canal and across the Pacific. John Scott never made it onto video, but he told Denise that he was on an oil rig. Newfoundland, he informed her, is located in Labrador City, Canada.
In a city? Asked Denise. Yeah, Labrador City, he said. Michael William also never made it to video, but he thought he'd tell Celia where he came from. I'm from Dallas, Texas, he said, but live in Baytown. Where's Baytown? Asked Celia. United States, he said. Obviously, she said, but where in the US? You managed to tell me where Dallas is. Don't you know US? He asked. I've never been there, she said. You must know where you are in the US. OK, he said. Are you going to tell me? Asked Celia. Do you want to visit the country? He asked. No, said Celia. I just want to know where Baytown is. Struggling, our scammer thought he'd ask for help. Boss, he said. Baytown, he came back, is in US, and US is located in North America. Thanks for clearing that up, mate. Guess your boss wasn't around to help you when you needed him. Lin Howe was on a ship. When Serafina asked him if he'd arrived at his destination, he said, Yes, honey, I'm in the sea now, in Moscow.
As we all know, food is a topic of great concern to many of the scammers. A viewer of this channel left this comment under one of the videos. She'd been baiting a scammer who claimed to be on an oil rig, and who told her that he was having fish and rice for lunch. When she asked him which kind of fish, his reply was cockerel. And talking of fish suppers, do you remember Davidson Ambrose? He was on an oil rig. He was terrified of those awful pirates. He'd been on his oil rig for 2 years.
Stuck on an oil rig without a break, he told Celia. For 2 years now, it's been seafood that has been keeping us alive. We have to catch it by ourselves. Sometimes we go into the water to catch them, or sometimes using a fishing net or a hook. Wilson Bennett told Denise that he was on a cargo ship. He, of course, asked her what her favourite food was. When she asked him the same thing, he told her that he liked spaghetti with sauce. And when she asked him what kind of sauce he liked, his reply was Botticelli Primavera. I think I said in the video, I suspect the curse of autocorrect hit his phone. He probably tried Googling Italian pasta and obviously finished up with Italian painting. Michael Richard also thought of himself as a foodie. Michael knew what he wanted to do in life. He wanted to marry Celia, but he also wanted to set up a restaurant. I'll establish a restaurant when I come to you, he told her. And when Celia asked him, what kind of restaurant do you want to run? His answer was a food restaurant. Gabriel Cole hasn't made it onto video yet, but he also was talking to Celia. Most of his answers were copied and pasted. She got fed up with him. So when he asked her what she'd had for lunch, her reply was fried worms and chips. To which his reply was, Oh, OK, that's yummy.
Not everything the scammers say seems to fall into one of these categories, so let's have a section on random silliness. Mokhtar Mustafa contacted Seraphina way back in March. "Hi," he said. "Hi," said Seraphina, and then forgot to look to see if he'd answered her. "Can we get to know each other?" he said, followed by, "Do not like to get acquainted?" That was on the 24th of March. But you know that old saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. He popped up again on the 24th of November. "You are my love," he said. "Are you sure about that?" asked Seraphina. Ali Korchev also never made it to video. He asked Annie, "What are you doing in your life?" Annie said nothing. "I have a job I hate and not enough money." But she thought she'd ask him the same question. "What are you doing in your life?" To which he replied, "The conviction of an inexhaustible treasure." And I'm sure that no one that saw Lee Taffanelli's video could possibly have forgotten him. He sent Celia a photograph of a man with a tiger. Don't worry, folks, that tiger never was sitting on whoever that man is in the photo. It was photoshopped. You can find that photo of the tiger in many places. Anyway, back to our man. He sent Celia a photograph of a man with a tiger. When Celia said, "That's a bit larger than my cat," his reply was, "It's not cat, okay?" "Well, it ain't a horse," said Celia, to which our man replied, "It's a castrated lion."
Some scammers find themselves in need of a little bit of help with their stories, and more recently, my girls have taken to giving them some clues. Michael James told Seraphina that he was a police officer in the army.
She asked him if all police recruits had to study military law, even if they didn't go into the army. His reply was yes. When she asked him why, he couldn't think of an answer.
Seraphina decided that maybe he needed a clue. So she said, "Why do they all have to learn military law? It isn't a difficult question. Try A. I don't know. I wasn't smart enough to ask. B. The US is a military dictatorship, so we all learn military law. C. I don't know what military law is. I'm just pretending I do." To which his answer was A.
"What are you doing?" is a topic of concern to many scammers. I couldn't find a relevant thumbnail, so I settled for food, probably on the basis that the question is almost always followed by, "Have you eaten dinner?" Gabriel Cole was concerned about what Celia was doing. She informed him that she was staring at a yellow-bellied wombly-doddle. In fact, what Celia was doing was a repeated concern for Gabriel. "What are you doing right now?" he asked on another occasion. "Screaming at a large raccoon that's trying to eat my lunch," she said. And when he asked her the same question again a few days later, she told him she was running up and down the stairs practising singing basso profundo. Luke Stephen was concerned about what Annie was doing. She informed him that she was standing upside down in a bath of ass's milk. She was probably channeling Cleopatra at the time. In fact, he was so concerned about what Annie was doing that he felt the need to keep asking her, and this time he said, "What are you doing?" followed by, "Have you already had your breakfast?" Annie informed him that she was trying to decide whether to paint the living room with green stripes or purple dots. The first time he asked her what she was doing, she told him she was knitting a jumper with ant and flea wool. And when Mike Anderson asked her what she was doing, she told him she was standing on top of the chest of drawers in her bedroom. Alan Patrick had a similar concern for Denise. He asked her, "Where are you now, and what are you doing?" She told him, "I'm hanging upside down from a chandelier chasing a wasp while singing the national anthem." Celia's whereabouts were a concern to Richard Minch. "Babe, where are you?" he asked. "Hi," said Celia. "I'm back. I told you I went for a shower." "Okay," he said. "You done bathing, right?" "No," said Celia. "I have the laptop in the shower with me. It's a waterproof one." I think that's enough silliness for one video. I hope you're all having a happy Christmas, wherever you are, and whatever you're celebrating. I'm off to eat goose and roast potatoes. I'll see you again in another video.